Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're on Emerald Coast. We're going to be spending some time with some deer that we don't really pay all that much attention to here on the channel. I've killed maybe anywhere in between 5 and 25 of them in total, and the amount of time that I've spent playing Call of the Wild, it is sambar deer. Now sambar drink from 17 to 2000, and once 2000 hits, that's usually when the rooster deer come in. So we're going to try to take a look at some sambar and see how many we can take down. The loadout for today is, of course, the 22 LR. I have the 22 250. I have the 308 Tactical. And this, instead of the 300 Tactical, this is the Volgarda 375. And without further ado, let's get started. We're coming up on our first zone here, so hopefully there'll be lots of cool stuff to look at. There's a red deer spooking all the way over here. Oh, he's just a 5. We're not going to take him. We're more concerned with our sambar. Now, when I was fox grinding, I was using Emerald Coast to find foxes. So I've uncovered all kinds of different sambar and rooster deer hotspots and maps, much like this one. And there's also a 5 medium female fox sitting here with him. There's a 5 medium fox ahead of us. We're not really in the market again for another diamond red fox. If we stumble across them, we won't say no, but today we're more focused on sambar. They usually drink really late, so when the sun starts going down, they're really hard to see. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. He is a class 7. So I don't know if it would be better to use the 308 or to use the Volgarda. Let me double check and take a look here. Okay, technically I can use both of them, but I don't want to use the 308. I would much rather use the Volgarda. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that was far too low. That should be a much better shot. Sambar are exclusive to Emerald Coast. You cannot find them on any other map. That's why we're here today. As for foxes, you can find them on I think 5 or 6 maybe different maps that have them on it, so it all just depends on your preference. There's some sambar across the way from us, just casually walking by. There's another level 3. There's a level 6 fox over there with him. If there were anything else on this side of the lake here, I think they're already gone. I would have spooked them all. Oh, that's a really pretty sambar. He's a lighter fur type, much easier to see during the nighttime. I think I'd much rather have this one. He has a max of 124, and this one has a max of 87. Oh yeah, that should absolutely put him in the ground. Oh, there's a level 4 here. If I can get him to come back over this hump, I'd like to take him, because I don't want that one. Okay, there's the level 4. He's finally calm. He's about 200 to 230 yards away. If I can get him at a good spot here. Oh, there's a cow right in front of him. Okay. Come on out, buddy. Oh yeah, I think that was a heart shot, but I could be wrong. Okay, before I make too big of a mess, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pick up our first sambar deer that we've taken. Surely he's not going to be super crazy. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's going to be a silver. So, no big deal. All right, let's take a look here. He was a dark brown fur type. He scored 106.01. Gold for these are 124.21, and diamond for these are 166.43. Yeah, the first shot wasn't looking super great. Very low, completely missed the organs, but we made up for it here in the second shot. That was perfectly center lung. Here's the level 4. Hopefully we get a good score out of him. 136.93. I will take it. Somehow we hit him in the ass. I don't know how we did that, but I was correct. Our second shot was a heart shot from 143 yards away. He was 12 points above gold, so I think I will let him go because he wasn't a very high gold. Now, if he were in like the 140s, maybe 150s range, I would take him home with us and put it in the lodge, but this one just isn't worth it just yet. We're going to find all kinds of big males the longer we go, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, there's some fallow deer up here ahead of us as well. I think they're all mostly female. No, that's a male. I mean, at this point, I have 3 giant diamond fallow deer. But if we find a 4th one, I'm not going to say no. These guys are just far too puny for me to take interest in them completely, so I'm going to skip out on them for now. Here's our next sambar, scoring 105.12. Again, gold is 124.21, so definitely not in our best interest to take him home with us, although that is a very pretty shot from 306 yards away. Almost center lung. This one is a dusky gradient fur type, and as partial as I am to darker fur types, I'm still not taking him home with us today. I'm going to try to save room for some bigger, better males. Whoa, 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 whoa. My heart's racing. That happened so fast I didn't get a chance to look at his estimate, so he very well could be a troll. I did find 3 other trolls, I think, on this map before. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be super big. I don't know. I'm freaking out. No fucking way. He was a diamond, and I ended up shooting him in the fucking head. He would have been my 4th diamond fallow deer, and I fucked it up because I panicked. That's really disappointing, but also, I have 3 of them. Why do I need a 4th one? I just want a 4th one because it's greedy. This is really unfortunate. Damn. And to make matters worse, I didn't need to shoot him again. This was good enough. I could have just let him go. Oh well. It is what it is. Very unfortunate. Now here we've come across a couple more sambar deer. There's 1, 2, 3 level 3s, and I don't know what the one back there behind this one is. It won't let me spot him. There's a level 5 female fox here with them. I wish I could spot that one back there so I could see what it is. But ahead of us, we also have another level 3, another level 3. I'm going to try to take a peek down through here. There's nothing drinking over there. There's a level 3 fox here right ahead of me. There's also a fox zone right at my feet, but I'm not really concerned with the foxes at this point because I already have a diamond fox. I'm kind of trying to fight having as many duplicates. Well, I guess now's the time to try to figure out which sambar deer we're going to shoot first. Well, the biggest one is over here with a max of 123, so I'm going to do my best here to try to take out all of them. I'm using the 308 for faster shots. Oh, I think I still hit that one good. I think that'll work. Here's our first sambar, scoring 100.61. That is far too below gold for me to even be comfortable with it, but he was the closest one. We did, unfortunately, shoot way too far forward. So the shot wasn't where I wanted it to be, but it's still a vital shot. Our next one is a lighter colored sambar. Let's check it out. 118.34. Again, much too low below gold for me to be comfortable with, but we made a very, very good shot on him as well. Again, not super centered lung, but this works. This one was also vitally hit, which I'm very surprised because he was on the run, I'm pretty sure. And I was kind of freaking out about it. I didn't know whether to aim too far ahead or closer to his body, but we ended up getting the job done. Let's see where we hit him. This one also scored 100. Very meh about that one. We barely managed to get into the lungs on this one from 152 yards away, just based on his movement. He's nothing really to write home to mama about again, so we're just going to let him be for now. I'm trying to fly through these harvest screens as fast as I can, because time is certainly of the essence. We are almost like 10 minutes. Yep, now we're at 10 minutes left during their drinking time, and I want to cover as many zones as possible. We've just been to this lake. I did check this lake, and normally you're supposed to have a zone here, but everyone's map is different. I don't have a zone there. This is where I found the last 3 sambar at. I'm going to reset the time at this outpost and make my way down to this little lake here. Now, down here we do have some hog deer, but they aren't set to drink until like 200, so I'm not going to worry about them. I am supposed to have some sambar here, and they're not here, so I'm going to try a little party trick that Lady Legend taught me and see if we can't spot them after this. Granted, don't try this at home if you're not willing to spend the money on it, because it is very expensive. It is cheaper to do this at a tent, but I'm going to reset the time forward 1 minute, and this should bring them back to their zones. Huh. Well, I guess they're just late arrivals here. None of the foxes that are supposed to be here are here. None of the sambar that are supposed to be here are here. The only thing here happened to be these hog deer. Now, there was a male with them scoring, yep, there he is, maximum of 93. I'm not going to take him just because it's going to cause unnecessary pressure, and if the sambar and red fox are on their way, I do not want to scare them off. Oh, there were sambar right below me. Maybe if I hurry, I'll get a chance to spook him or see him. Oh, he's just a level 3 and another level 3. He is the biggest one, though, so if I can get them to slow down or chill out, I am going to try to take a shot on him. Oh, there were more. Oh, they were just females. Well, he will die, but I didn't make a good shot on him. I guess we'll see. He had a medium blood rate, but I'm not willing to bet that we shot him vitally. Yeah, way too low, and then definitely didn't hit the liver. He scored 104.81 anyway, so he would have been a low silver. I'm not concerned about it all that much. Yeah, if there were any sambar left in the area, I would have spooked them by shooting that one. So they're definitely not going to be over there now. Anyway, there's some sambar and red fox zones down here. I'm going to give these zones a chance before I decide another lake. Oh, there he is. He's a level 3 with a max of 113. I don't know what zone he's going to go to, but I'm going to wait it out. Oh, there's another. Oh, that's a roosa deer. max of 131. Diamond for a Roosa deer is 148.78, so he's definitely not a level 4 diamond. I'm not going to be too caught up with him. He is awfully pretty, though, and we don't have any gold Roosa deer at all. So maybe in another video we can go back and look for him. Oh, but he's beckoning to me. Nah, not worth it. I'd rather have me a hog deer or... Oh, that's a female axis. That's a really big axis deer. 197. I can't remember what diamond for axis deer is either. There's another really... Oh, he's smaller. Well, wait. 197, 202. There's no way. He's definitely bigger. I changed my mind. I want this axis deer. Okay, yeah, that's a vital shot. Surely, right? Oh, yeah, he's going to go down right there. Nice. I changed my mind. I guess this isn't just solely a sandbar hunt. This is an all-around everything. If it walks, it dies kind of hunt. He is kind of small, but he is just a level 4. Let's see. We did hit him vitally, albeit at the very, very, very bottom of the right lung from 238 yards away. I did not account for bullet drop at all. He scored 188.91. Diamond is 217.29 for axis deer. His rack is uneven. Look at the front tine here, the brow tine. This one even has like a little extra jagged point at the front of it. And this one's kind of taller than the other one. So, super interesting. So, this sambar is the only sambar here, but he's still not by his lonesome. There is a level 5 medium female fox with him. Not really what we're looking for right now. So, I am going to go ahead and just take this sambar. Oh yeah, that's a much better shot. Not a whole lot of chasing left to do. I'm willing to take that. Alright, here's our next sambar. Scoring 104.46. Level 3 is not going to impress me by any stretch of the imagination. And if it does, then it will be a very, 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 very low gold just on happenstance. So... this isn't super surprising to me. However, the shot was much better. A little far forward, a little high up. I didn't think he was that quartered away from us. But, I mean, we still hit double lung with the Volgarda, so I will take it. And a little ways ahead of me are another little group of sambar here. This one scores 88. He's a level 3. Wow, that's whack. This one's a level 3, scoring 130. And I think those are the only 2 males in their herd. Much unfortunate. We're going to try to take out as many of them as we can. We are surrounded by female foxes. I'm not concerned about them. So if we spook them, then I guess they go. I don't know if that was a better shot. I don't think it was. I think we got one of them, right? No, we didn't get either one of them. None of them. They're not dying. Well, in that case, I guess the Volgarda 375 is the way to go. It at least guarantees a kill if I use the Volgarda. We'll stick to the Volgarda for our sambar hunting from now on. Way down the line here, there's another level 3 sambar. I am going to try to take it. Zeroed for 328 with the Volgarda just to see what kind of damage we can do here. I don't think I definitely missed the heart, but it was still able to hit a vital, so he'll go down. There's some females here with him. I'm not super duper interested in any of them particularly. Maybe there's another male here if he hasn't already ran off. Nah, nothing of value. We took the biggest one. Our first sambar here didn't make it very far at all, considering we nailed him from that quartered away position at 337 yards away. He scored 129.55, so he barely actually made it above gold. He was nowhere near close to diamond. Our sambar decided to go waiting, so we do have to pick him up from the water here. From 278 yards away, we just barely missed the heart there, the very top of the heart, but we were still able to hit the right lung. And he scored 104.94, so, moderate size silver. Again, this is probably going to be what we find the most of the farther down the line we go, but that's perfectly fine with me. That's a pretty nice looking axis deer with a max of 181. Technically, the Varminter is not the greatest rifle for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't think I was zeroed correctly at all. I think I was zeroed for... I think it'll still work. I was zeroed for 325. I should have been zeroed for 164. I think that'll be fine. I mean, we have a medium blood rate on him. I think we hit him okay. I just hope me being zeroed for so far away didn't mess anything up. Alright, let's see what this big guy scores. 168. That's not a terrible score. 155.38 gold for an axis deer. Diamond is 217.29. He's got a nice big even rack. They don't have to make diamond to have nice racks. They're like the red deer. So not, disappointed with this harvest. I almost spooked some red fox here. We're still going down the river, and I think I want at least one of them. Well, I'm definitely not going to get that level 4. That's fine. I know for a fact that we did get the level 5. Alright, let's take a look at our little guy here. We did hit the left lung. This is the shot we had, so not terrible. From 134 yards with the Varminter 22-250. He was not a gold, so we will not take him, but I do love how deep and red his fur variant is. Others are much lighter and much more like citrusy orange in likeness, but I personally love the deep, like red. The red variations much better. Across from us are some more sambar. One is just a little bit bigger than the other. This one maxes out at 100, and this one maxes out at 111. Again, time is of the essence. I'm getting ready to run out of time for sambar drinking time. So if I want both of these, I really do need to make this quick. I will be using the Volgarda just because it has a faster kill time. The recoil on this is absurd, though. I don't know if I even hit that. I probably hit a tree. Oh, well, it looks like I did get both of them somehow, some way. I mean, whatever works. Let's go get them. Also, for future reference, the time in game right now is like 9:30. I keep getting almost ran over by fleeing axis deer. They are all over the place here. I also got a warning call at this part of the map here. For fallow deer, they were on my left behind here, so you probably have a feeding zone or a rest zone for axis deer or fallow deer over here. I do want to know where I hit this one. It does say vital organ, but I don't know how I hit a vital organ in the dark like that. I couldn't hardly see it. There's another sambar down here. Before I pick this one up, I want to see what he is first. That has potential. That one actually does have potential. I need to hurry up and make a good shot on it. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. Oh, no. Well, I've already messed up one diamond. He could make it. I don't want to take a shot on that while he's fleeing. I saw him here. They're in between this hog deer zone and this sambar zone. So I guess I know what I'm going to do whenever I pick up the two sambar that were already here. Speaking of which, 75.84. So this guy was like a baby. This one was a little itty bitty baby. Oh, look at his antlers. Yeah, he belongs in a hall of shame almost. Cut me some slack. I couldn't see it in the dark. But the shot we took, we almost missed him. Oh, no, we didn't. That's a great shot from this perspective. This was a very quartered away position, and we nailed it in the dark. So that works. All right, here's our next one. 103.54. This one was, wow, I was wanting to be more here, just in case I had tickled the ventricles of the heart there. But this works out. 103.54, he was much bigger, I would argue, much bigger than the last one we just picked up, albeit still being a silver, and albeit still being a level 3. I ended up having to go back and reset the time, but our level 4 with a max of 173 is back, and right across from him here is a sambar that has a max of 153. He is not going to make diamond, and there is a chance that this one will, so I think our decision here is very clear. Okay, he is like wide out in the open. I'm going to 0 for 164. Hopefully he stops moving here, and I'll be able to get a decent shot. Yes. Again, he was not a diamond guaranteed animal, but I wanted to handle him with a little bit of extra care, just because of what happened to the fallow deer we shot earlier. The last thing that I want to do is maim yet another diamond on Emerald Coast today. Let's see what this guy scores. Crossing my fingers. His rack doesn't seem super particularly big, so I don't know. 157.84. That is the biggest sambar that I've killed to date, and that's probably because I don't hunt enough of them, but that's perfectly fine. 166.43 is diamond, so he was like, what, 9 points away? Somewhere in there? 8 or 9 points away. How was the shot? Okay, this is what we had to work with, so technically that's more center lung than I thought at first, and it was able to make its way into the front of the other lung. Now, this one is a pretty big one, so I do want to taxidermize him. He definitely did not have a diamond rack like I thought he did, but he is simply too delicious not to put in our lodge at least. There's one more zone that I want to check out on this river before we go back to lake hunting exclusively. There's this one here. He has a max of 157, and there's another level 4 with him that tops out at 150. So 2 very big sambar deer. I'm going to try to use a 308 to maximize our capabilities here, and we're going to see if we can't take both of them home. This is not going to be a super great shot to take. I can take this first one, no problem, but I will have to be fast and wait for that one to turn around. And it's getting dark, so I'm not going to be able to see all that well. Yeah, we didn't hit that one as well as I thought we did. Shit. I would have had another chance to if he had just stayed right there. Oh, was that enough? Oh shit, I didn't mean... Fuck. Well, if there were any other sandbar in the area, they're definitely gone now. I know we got one for sure in this area here. Not so sure about the other one. My mouse bumped into my keyboard and fired a third shot, and I didn't have a chance to hit him with it. So, well, they come and go, and he wasn't going to make diamond anyway. Here's the only sandbar deer that we're going to take. This was a left and right lung shot from 160 yards away, just about. He scored 138.93, gold 124, and diamond, of course, is 166. I don't think this shot could have been any better from the angle that we had, unless we had maybe aimed just a little lower and hit heart. Other than that, I mean, that's a pretty damn good shot. It was able to go through one and right into the other. This works, but he's also not a taxidermizing worthy sandbar, so we are going to let him go, and we're going to move on to some lakes. So directly ahead of us here, we've got some more sandbar. There's a 3 with a max of 117, a 3 with a max of 146. Then across the way here, there's a big level 4, max of 149. There's also a little fox drinking here. There's yet another... That rack is huge. What the fuck? I don't know what to do with that. And there's a level 4 fox with him. Wow. Well, I mean, we know what the answer here is, right? We just have to be very delicate. Very, very, very careful, because this cow is like right in front of him. And if I make even the smallest adjustment and end up hitting her, I'm going to be really upset. Well, I mean, only one way to find out. Oh, I nailed him. Oh, it's game over. Now, he topped out at 181. His minimum was still in the 150s. He still has every chance to troll in any kind of way, so this makes me incredibly nervous. Who else is left here? Not him. He's dead. That's a cow. There's a level 4 here. I think he'll die as well, yes. So we're taking 3 from this lake. That's good for respawns. A 3, a 4, and a 5. Incredible. Let's go pick up our trophies. We're going to save the level 5 for last, just in case. So here's our first one. He's a level 3. He's silver with a score of 118.24. We did hit a little low here, but we were able to take out both of the lungs and the liver with this shot. It was not a heart shot like I first anticipated it to be, but this will do perfectly fine. It dropped him just as efficiently, just as quickly. Up next is the level 4 that we shot. He scores 129.54. We were lucky to hit him in the liver. That makes me incredibly nervous because I thought we had hit him here in the lungs. I hope that I didn't hit liver on this level 5. At least not solely liver. I want a decent, good shot. I want a double lung shot or at least a single lung shot on this potential diamond coming up. All right, you guys, moment of truth. Look how deliciously large and long these tines are. If the conditions were better, I would try to get a picture of him from here, but I can't. But you will see other pictures of him as well as his harvest screen and more if you go to my Insta Lodge, which you can find down in the description. Any pictures I take or harvest screenshots I take will always be posted there after recording. Anywho, let's get it! Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. See, I had a feeling, because his minimum was still in the 150s. I had a feeling... 159.34, diamond is 166. He had a maximum estimate of over 180. Come on, dude. Well, from 207 yards away, 208 just about, at least the shot was good. We did hit double lung. I was afraid that I was going to end up shooting the cow in front of him, and I didn't. But even still, that's really disappointing. I'm still going to take him because he's a huge sandbar. He's going to look very pretty in the lodge. I just wish that he was the one, you know? I do. I wish he was the one. Well, our search continues then. That's not going to stop me. It's disappointing for now, maybe all of 10 seconds, but that just motivates me to keep going forward. Let's keep searching. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the lake that I shot my diamond fox at. And over here to my left are copious amounts of foxes and copious amounts of sambar. There's 2 3s, 3 3s. I think that's a 4th 3 right there that I can't ping. Yep, that one's another level 3. There's a level 4 that tops out at 147. I'm probably going to take him if nothing else. All of the foxes in this area are between the levels of 3 and 5. I did spook a zone here that had a couple small sandbar in it, so I'm not particularly affected by their loss. Before I make a decision about these sandbar over here, I do want to look over here because there is a zone over here that's quite a ways away, and I want to make sure there's nothing at it before I... Oh, there's another fox there, a level 6. As I was saying, I wanted to make sure there's nothing over there worth taking before I make a move on the sandbar that's over here. Well, I feel like if there were sandbar in this area here, they would have already been here, or maybe they're just completely out of render distance, so that means they'll be virtually unaffected by any shots that I take here. So let me find my level 4 again. There he is, and he's at the perfect distance away. I'm going to spook the rest of these foxes here by taking as many of these as I can. I'm going to go pick up the... Oh, wait a second. I think one's going to actually come to me. Well, it looks like I'm picking him up first before I go pick up the other one that we shot. All right, let's see what this one is. This one's our level 4, scoring 135.01. We were somehow able to heart shot him. I wasn't aiming for heart. It's always when I'm not aiming for heart that I actually hit a vital heart shot, which is crazy because I always overestimate where the heart is when I'm trying to go for it. Overall, not bad, just not a keeper. Alrighty, here's our second sandbar from this lake. Man, he was just getting ready to run, too. Look at that posing. But we were able to knock out the left lung and the liver from where he was standing at 150 yards. He scored 82.82, which is a very low silver. Definitely not taking him with us today. Alright, I guess we are on to the next lake here. It's after 1900, so we need to make this quick. So this sandbar zone has tons of them in it. This is the biggest one here with a max of 153, and there's a bunch of level 3s. That one has a max of 146, max of 132, was it? Yes. Max of 126, max of 79, and there's tons of foxes in the area. There's a level 3 very easy female, a 7 very hard male, level 4 female, and then over to my left, look at all these foxes here. A level 4 male, a level 5 male, there's a level 6 male, and a level 4 female. Out of all of them, the choice is obvious. We want to go with the level 4, and I guess we'll go for the level 3 next to it here. Oh, well, I want the level 4, but if he's going to... Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a tougher shot than I thought. I need to be, like, right on it if I want to hit that deer, because any movement to the right here could hit that female, and I don't want that. The easiest shot to take would be level 4, then level 3 here in the back. He is the next biggest anyway. Oh my god, and of course he's going to move last second, so let me see what I can do here. Fuck, I think the level 4 is going to get away. And I have to reload. Yeah, he's going to get away. So, the level 4 lives to see another day. We are going to go over here and pick up our level 3. I know he's dead for sure. Well, here's our level 3. Let me make sure those foxes are gone. Oh! Hey, what's going on here? That's a level 4 fallow deer with a max of 207. That's a nice looking level 4, but the last time I went meddling in a fallow deer zone, I fucked up a diamond, so I'm not gonna bother them. And it looks like there's no one else here in the area worth looking at, worth mentioning, so let's just go ahead and get this over with. 118.83. We did nail him straight through the lungs, in one, out of the other, from 168 yards away. The Volgarda is an insane weapon. Everyone should have it. It's in the Hunter's Choice Bolt Action Rifle Pack. It came out with the launch of Salsweezen Park. I cannot recommend it enough. It is chopping these sandbar up like nobody's business. However, since he's so tiny, we are definitely not going to take him home with us. He's not even worth taxidermizing. So let's try to move on to the next lake. I'm going to reset the time, and I'm probably going to come over here. If I don't go over there, I'll probably come over here. Who knows? So right here in front of me, I've got a sambar here. He's a level 3. And the cows that are in his herd are all the way over here. There are no other sambar zones around this lake. None. There aren't even foxes out here. So we know the drill. We're just going to take out the Volgarda. We're going to 0 for 164. And we're going to nail him. I feel like the sambar are getting more and more few and far in between, and I feel like they're getting smaller as we go. But that's okay, because I'm not giving up. Alright, let's take a look at the sambar. 99.32. That is puny. That's baby. I shouldn't have taken him. But he will be a pretty decent respawn for this herd. He may come in handy in case I ever choose to grind for these things. From 202 yards away, the shot was a little low, but I mean, the bullet drop was there. We had a 0 for 164. We did aim up here. At least I thought we were up here, so it makes sense that it would have dropped at least a little bit. Now, unfortunately, we are on the river again, because they do drink down here, the sambar do. The problem lies with the fact that every crocodile in the world, practically, when they're not on the beach, they're here. Oh, see? And he's aggressive. So if there's sandbar in the area, you can say bye-bye to that. Oh, you're gonna pussy out now that I've got a gun? I don't think so, big guy. Oh, I only hit him once? I mean, hey, that's a fuckload of cash in my pocket. I'm not gonna say no to that. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. If I'm hunting for sambar in this area, I have to be very careful because there are crocs that will either scare them off or attack me. It's a double-edged sword because it's a lot of money. They're worth a fuckload. I could find another diamond croc, or I could find my diamond sambar down here. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm gonna keep wandering around here. They do go through here and through here just a little bit, so I guess we'll see. We are quite a ways up through here. We have yet to check back down through here, but I do have 2 zones here now, one for sambar and red fox, and that was all females, so I let it go. And there's one here that has 1 male sambar in it, and he's right ahead of us. Oh, I lied. There's more. There's a level 3 here with a max of 116. I think I would rather have him instead of the one that's just way out in the open. I guess we'll see when they run out. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. How did I miss that? I should have just taken the damn shot on the one that maxed out at 112. I really should have. But they both were not going to be very high-scoring males. It's actually probably for the best that I didn't take any of them at all, as to not fuck with my respawns. Here's an even smaller zone for sambar. This is the only male at it that I can see. And he also has a level 4 male fox with him, but I'm not interested in the fox. I want the sambar. He's also not going to score super high, but he'll be a good respawn for this zone. Oh, there's another sambar zone out here. I didn't think the sambar zones went all the way up this far. Well, while I have a free moment, it wouldn't hurt. I'm going to 0 for 328 on this one. Dropped him. I think I might have spine shot him, but that's just fine. Let me pick up this one over here, and we'll go get that other one if he doesn't float to us first. Alright, let's take a look here. 105.04, so he was very small. But we were able to double lung him from 181 yards away. So, in fact, this had an exit wound, I'm pretty sure. So, sliced right through him like butter. Here's the next sambar. 105.17. Aha. Yeah, that's what I figured. Right through the spine. So, it turns out if it's from 250 yards, zeroing for 328 can have very serious consequences. If you couldn't pick up on that, that was sarcasm. Now, in order to get to where I am now, I did have to spook this zone that had 2 sambar in it, a level 3 male, and a cow. Oh, level 2. Sorry, I overestimated. But it was worth it because look across the way here. There's 3 foxes here, a 5 medium, a 3 very easy female, and a 4 very easy female. And with them, there are 2 pretty nice looking sambar here. This one has a max of 163 and this one has a max of 141. Those are the ones that I do want the most. I am not going to 0 for 328 like I did before, especially not on that one there, but I do want both of these if I can have them. I think I should start with this one first because he's still. I can't find the other one. Oh, I didn't hit him good. Well, the other level 4 is here. So, we'll try for him, even though he's the lesser one. I'll try to aim a little higher this time. And, unfortunately, he's going to float right to us. The other one is not dead yet. He's not going to die. I maimed his shot as well. This makes me incredibly nervous. Maybe I should slow down and stop while I'm ahead. I've already killed a troll. What if I get up on my diamond and freak out and foobar it? You know what I mean? Well, there's another level 4 back here with a max of 146. If I wanted to, I could take him. Oh, I definitely didn't hit him there. Shot over him. Wow, and he's just letting me do this to him. He's letting me terrorize his mental. And for what? I can't tell where he went. The recoil on this gun is absurd. He's at 50 now, so I probably hit a non-vital organ. It's not worth the follow-up. Yeah, I should stop. I should stop while I'm ahead, unfortunately. I'm not even going to bother picking up the other one that I maimed, even though he was bigger. I'm just going to let him be. And I'm going to come over here and pick up this guy, and I think we're done for the night. Alright, let's see what we got here. 116.46, and he was a level 4. This hurts my feelings a little bit. This is giving me PTSD from dealing with reindeer and caribou. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good to see. Now, we did hit him vitally from 230 yards away. Look at that bullet drop. Look at that drastic bullet drop from 230 yards away with the Valgarda. This is shocking. I've never had these kinds of problems with the Valgarda. So maybe I'm just, like, done. Maybe I'm cooked. Maybe this is a sign that I should stop, and it's user error that's fucking all of this up. Well, that being the case, that's going to do it for me today, folks. If you like what you've seen today, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. I've mentioned it in the video already, but it wouldn't hurt to remind you that I have an Instagram lodge, affectionately referred to as the Insta Lodge. You can find the link for that in the description below. Any pretty pictures I take while I'm hunting or any harvest screenshots I take of diamonds or rares can be found in my Insta Lodge. You should follow me on TikTok as well. You can find that in the description. Any extra content that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube videos will be on TikTok, usually in short form content like taking down a diamond or taking down a rare. Usually they're repeats of diamonds I already have. Sometimes they're not. For example, go check out the video where I take down a grizzly bear from Yukon with the Valgarda. I promise there's lots of good stuff on there. So with that, thank you so much for being here with me today. It was a pleasure to see you again. Let's get together again soon. And with that, roll the tape, and we'll see you next time. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.